Right there, guys and girls. Those of you who use the external mic adapter on the GoPro Hero 5 Black or the GoPro Hero 5 Session may have noticed recently that the one-touch record does no longer support the external mic adapter. This is ever since GoPro released firmware version 2.00, and it's an utter dick move by them. First of all, it was a dick move in giving us that stupid external mic adapter, but now they've stopped us being able to use it. It's almost as if they dislike motovloggers. Now, maybe they do dislike us, I don't know, but hey, we're their customers. We want to use their product. I mean, the GoPro Hero 5 is a cracking little camera, but the mic adapter on it is useless. It's utter shit as well. I mean, I hate it. But, I mean, that's what we've got. Those of us who have chosen to use the Hero 5. So, yes, how do we make it work? Well, short story is, you can't if you follow YouTube guidelines. What you have to do is revert the firmware back to the previous version. The last version, I believe, was 1.55, and that allowed you to just plug in your mic adapter, hit the record button, and it would automatically record not just the video but the audio. It is actually a very simple job to revert the firmware. Unfortunately, GoPro say don't do it, it will break your camera. It won't break your camera. What it will do is put you on the version that works. It's a really simple task to do this. I'm going to show you here on the session, but the process is exactly the same for the 5 Black as well. So yeah, the only difference is it's a slightly different software, I think, for the 5 Black. But yeah, by the by, both softwares are available on the website I'm going to link to in the bottom of this video. There are other places you can get this firmware from. This is just the place I went to get mine. So what you want to do, open up the hatch, remove your memory card. Once you've got your memory card out, put it in one of these little card adapters, shove that in your PC. So once you've stuck that memory card in your USB port on your PC, open up Google and type into your search bar GoPro Hero 5 firmware download. And then if you scroll down here, you'll find, I believe it's the techsport.com link that comes up. GoPro Hero 5 firmware update 2.0 driver TechSpot. And once that page opens up, it's got a bunch of information. Basically, you can download the latest firmware, but we don't want to do that. What we want is to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and here we go. We've got the GoPro Hero 5 Black firmware update 1.55 and the GoPro Hero 5 Session firmware update 1.55. So what you do is just click on that. That'll download in the bottom corner of your screen, so you can see that that's coming in. Now I've opened that folder, and within that folder we've got 3 files: the camera firmware, camera loaders, and HD5 update. Okay, so what we need to do now is extract each of those 3 files, and there we go, we've got the extract all button there. And then what I need to do is extract these to a specific folder. I'm going to create a new folder and call this folder update. And then select the folder, and that will extract those files to that folder. So now you've exported those folders into the update folder. What you have to do now is transfer that file onto the memory stick that you've got, say, on your PC. So cut and paste that folder onto the memory stick. With that all saved on the memory stick, all you have to do now is remove the memory stick, and then remove the memory card from your little reader and place that in a fully charged, or at least a GoPro with at least 50% charge on it. Put that back in the memory card slot. The light comes on when it says it's got a memory card in it. And there you go, you can see that it's updating the firmware automatically. And there's a couple of files that it's got to do. Takes a few minutes to do it, so you just leave that while it updates. Cool. Once it's done, it gives you a nice little tick there to give you warm fuzzy feelings that everything's groovy. Probably can't see that on there. It's gone out now anyway. And that's it. That's what you have to do. This is now on firmware version 1.55. It means that some of the new functionality of the latest version of firmware will now no longer work, but it worked fine beforehand. So yeah, it's all good. Now when you plug in your external microphone adapter and press the one-touch record, it will recognize that the microphone is attached and it will just record that. Simples. Absolutely piece of cake. And until GoPro come out with a new firmware version that allows the external mic adapter to record automatically on the one touch, I suggest that you turn off automatic updates for your GoPros when you plug them in. Otherwise you're going to end up on version 2.0 or whatever version they're on up until they fix that, and you'll have to do this again, all the while you want this one touch functionality. Pretty straightforward. I can't see any issues with doing this. The software that I've used here I've already tested out previously in my GoPro 5, black, and absolutely no problems at all. Obviously with GoPro not recommending doing this, warranty issues and stuff, well that's down to you to work it out. But these things are just little cubes of junk if I can't use an external mic adapter. So I've had to do this, otherwise I can't run my YouTube channel. Anyhow, hope you found this helpful. Sort of informal clusterfuck of a video, I know. Yeah, sorry for that. It's what it is. But hopefully it will help you, especially the motovloggers that have embraced the GoPro 5, because yeah, it sucks. Unfortunately, GoPro tend to take off the previous models as quickly as they can, so you can't get hold of them. Which means that everyone's stuck with these 5s if they want new cameras, unless they've managed to find a magical stash of the old ones, and we all have to use this stupid ass bloody external mic adapter. This little video shows you how to fix at least the software side of things to make that work. Anyway, have a good day. Bloody things. Take care. See you in the next one.